Good day, my name is Ongama, and today I want to tackle the views of a minority of black consciousness critics of Christians believing in Jesus and believing in the faith of the colonizer, as they put it. First of all, I think there have been two responses to this. One response has been sort of moderate, one that traces our links with Christianity in Africa from the Ethiopian Orthodox Church and says that we are more superior as a people because we are linked directly to the Jews through the lineage of Haile Selassie, and the argument goes. And then the other one is one that is downright a rejection of any notions of the salvation of Africans by a so-called white God. My answer to this is that, first of all, God doesn't have a race because God is a spirit. And Jesus, coming as a Jew, what's primary about him is that he carried the visible image of an invisible God. And therefore, it's more important what he was as a spirit than his fleshly clothing. Whether or not we make the argument he was darker than Western Europeans have made him out to be, for me, I think it's inconsequential. And if you add to that the fact that all people are made in the image of God and therefore are all they are equal regardless of the tonality of their skin or the skin tone, so it then means that all debates that are based on finding a particular superiority of race or culture based on lineage are inheritances of the flesh, which, in the bigger realm of the spirit, have no bearing really. And I think it should comfort us that even though God had chosen the Jews in the Old Testament, in the New Testament, you first have Jesus who confronts the notion of a despised Samaritan by portraying the Samaritan as a good person who, when the religious establishment passed by a victim, the Samaritan, because of a true sense of humanity, responds to the human problem, and therefore Jesus problematizes the conception of who a neighbor is. And then you have Paul, obviously, who says that there's neither Greek nor Jew, there's neither male nor female, neither free nor slave in the kingdom, because all are one in Christ. And I think that debate for me, and the fact that Europeans did not delete it from the Bible when they brought the Bible to Africa, it shows that their indoctrination failed, because it is the same basis that the liberation theologians in Nicaragua used, and the black theologians in the US used to come with a theology of liberation and racial harmony. So yeah, I think it's answered. We don't need to be cracking skulls now, because in Christ all are one for real.